Now then YouTube, I am the Toffman and welcome back to my testing world for Thaumcraft 4.1. Today I'm going to be going through some of the new items that are involved in this new version of Thaumcraft and exactly what these items do and how you can actually find them. Now, what I would strongly suggest people do is go out there and find out as many aspects as you possibly can so that you'll be able to see what's inside these research notes, because if you don't know a particular aspect, there will be a question mark that comes up when you put the research notes into here. So say for example, if you haven't found Cognitio, there'll be a question mark here. So before you sit down and do loads of research, I suggest you go out into the world and find as many aspects as you possibly can. So you can do it. So all these are unlocked for you when you're going in to do this. So I'm going to be showing you what exactly some of the new items that there is in Thaumcraft 4.1. The first thing I want to start with is research duplication. It's more for a server than anything else. If you're playing like with another person or something like that on a server, or if you're playing with a group of people on a server, this is something that you might want to get yourself pretty sharpish. So research duplication. You have discovered a way to copy a completed research note. When you complete research or place a completed research note into the research table, you will see a star icon. Clicking this will create a copy of this research as long as you are carrying paper and ink and have enough aspects available. The more copies are created of that research, the more expensive copying it will become. So basically, guys, once you've linked all of these and you've got the little scroll telling you that you've finished that research, you'll have a little star that's right here that will allow you to press that, and if you have the aspects available, if you click on that star, you will get a duplicate of that particular scroll that's inside there for that research note. That's basically what that is. It gives you a way of duplicating research for you and your friend. If you're co-playing with a friend, you can give your friend the notes at the same time so that you're both not doing exactly the same thing. It's a really neat addition. I like it. I like that a lot. So that is seems to have some taint going on here. Let me bash that. Don't know where that come from. Anyways, let's get on with it then, guys. This next item is actually unlocked, I believe, from the start. So right here, basic interfacing, you will notice that this has actually changed. The symbol for this has changed. That's because there's something in here that's brand new for 4.1. Let's go inside there and have a look. Now it shows you how to make Salis Mundus. It also shows you how to make some more Salis Mundus, but there is this new thing called a Primal Charm. Primal Charms form an important basis for many thaumaturgical constructs. They have no inherent power of their own beyond being able to focus and channel primal energy and essentia. Rumours persist that these charms have additional powers, but that is a little more than hearsay. And you can craft it with an air shard, a fire shard, a water shard, earth shard, order shard, and an entropy shard with 2 gold ingots, a Salis Mundus, and 25 of each base aspect that's available in an arcane workbench. Let's go and grab one of these. The Primal Charm. Now, it doesn't do much by itself, I've got to say, and well, that's from my tests, and as you can see, I've been testing things out a good amount. One thing in particular that's really been stumping me, but I'll get to that in a bit. Now, as you see, there you are, look, that's you get these random little tool tips that pop up and disappear, and every now and then it will drop one of the essence orbs. Do you know when you kill a mob and it drops the little orbs on the floor? It will drop one of those little essence mobs. Essence balls, if you wander around with it and so on and so forth. It doesn't do much if you right click in it. Now there could be, and I put this in inverted commas, there could be more uses for this, but I really am not sure. I am not sure if there's any more uses to this other than what I've stated. It's not very documented at the moment, other than what I've been hearing people say about it. So, and obviously what I've been finding out for myself as well. So that is the Primal Charm. It's more mainly used in something that I'm about to go into. The next thing on the list, guys, is something to do with wand cores. Now, they're not actually wand cores, they're something else, but I want to show you guys exactly what has changed here. So you can see basic wandcraft is there from the start. If you've already unlocked the Greatwood wand core and all of the other wand cores, they will be there. However, you won't be able to see the staff cores that are on the outside here. Now, that is exactly what I'm going to be getting into next. So as long as you've found the Silverwood wand core, you will find this little thing flashing away down at the bottom here, Magic Staves. Let's go and have a look and see what these do. Wands are the stock and trade of a thaumaturge, but sometimes you want more bang for your buck. Magical staves are basically just bigger wands. They are able to store more vis. Since they are physically larger and sturdier than a wand, they can actually be used as weapons in an emergency. Unfortunately, this also makes it unsuitable for the intricate workmanship and fine control required by an arcane workbench or similar crafting. So you cannot put it into an arcane workbench or any other way of crafting like you can a wand. A staff from a greatwood A staff made from Greatwood has more than double the vis storage potential of a Greatwood wand, being able to store up to 125 vis of each type. And there is the Primal Charm that I told you guys about, and a couple of Greatwood wand cores inside, well, Greatwood rods, should I say, inside an arcane workbench, and you will get the Greatwood staff core. You need 8 auto to be able to find that. Now, a good thing to note, guys, is this is just the staff core. You will need to go ahead and make that into an actual staff by putting the wand caps on the end of the particular staffs. So, you know, just remember that, guys. You will have that. Now, I believe that from there, once you've found this, you unlock the ability to find other staff cores, like these, and so on and so forth. This one, I believe, is a hidden research. If you shove a magic stave on the floor, or you shove a primal, one of the primal aspect, the primal things, what were they called again? Primal charms, what am I about? Once you find you know, put one of them on the floor and get your thermometer out and have a look at a primal charm, I believe that is when you can unlock the staff core of the primal. This thing is very, very powerful. This core pulses with latent energy. It combines all of the features of the lesser stave cores. It has a V storage capacity of the Silverwood core and is able to replenish its V stores like the various primal wand cores. Lastly, it adds 1 level of potency to any foci used with it. This is a truly potent tool in any thaumaturge's arsenal. It's made with arcane infusion and its instability is very high. It requires, is that 32 of each available aspect, base aspect, and well, there's one missing. Is there one missing? No, there isn't one missing. There's just Precantatio added on top of that as well, with 64 of that. So that requires all of these rods that are available, Silverwood rod as well, and 2 primal charms along with the Silverwood rod in the middle, and that will get you the staff core of the primal. Don't forget that you can put wand caps on this staff core of the primal. It won't be much use if you don't. So there you are. That is the staff core of the primal. Now, another thing is you may have to find all of these other staff cores before being able to find the lost research for the staff core of the primal itself. That is speculation, though. The last thing I want to be able to cover in this episode, guys, is this, the Wand Focus Primal. Now, I've spent a lot of today just messing around with the Wand Focus Primal and trying to find out the secrets of this thing. And I haven't managed to find many, to be quite honest. I haven't managed to find many. I think it does more than what it does. And that is the problem with me. I look at it and I think this is quite an expensive recipe. It's a lost research. It must be able to do more than this. It must be able to. And by all means, in the comment section below, guys, if you know something I don't, then please, please, please put it inside there. So the Wand Focus Primal, if we have a look at this, what madness possessed you to create this thing? This focus seems wildly dangerous and only a lunatic will attempt to use it anywhere but it's the most controlled environments. Granted, the orb of raw primal energy it creates is quite devastating, but its path of travel is erratic at best and downright malicious at worst. It does beg further study, however. The orb shows some interesting dimensional properties, and it exhibits energy patterns you have only seen in wisps and aura nodes. It requires 4 diamonds to craft, it requires 4 nether quartz, it requires a primal charm in the middle, and 25 of each base aspect to be able to get yourself the wand focus primal. Now you can see the V's per cast, wildly erratic, and it can cost anything between 2.5 and 0.5, I believe. It keeps going in between. That's at least what I've seen. So what does this thing do? Well, that I will try to explain to you guys. So I've got wand focus of primal. There's a new way of equipping wand foci now. If you press F, this little thing comes up, and then you get the ability. You've got this little wand thing that's around there, and you just simply click on the wand focus that you want. So what does this thing do? Well, I'm going to right click with it and you'll see. It blows stuff up. Now, it does do more than that. The thing is, if you've got a thermometer, and I believe I've already searched this, so you guys will be able to see. So I'm going to go ahead and fire this in the sky there. Now, it does actually create an orb of primal energy. This can be researched if you're quick enough. I've already researched it, but there you are. Ow, that would hurt if I wasn't in creative. There is some taint actually, like going around the place here. I really don't know what else it does. Now I've heard people say, and this is what this little torture chamber for is here, that if you get slimes, not alimes, slimes. No, I've just said it again. Look, oh, God's sake, I can type. I swear. If you get slimes, guys, I want a big one, please. Big slime, please. One that I can at least try to kill. I've heard people say that if you slap this with this particular ball of energy here, you have a chance of getting like purple slime. The whatever the purple slime is called, I forget. Tainted goo, is it? I think it might be tainted goo. I've also heard as well, guys, that it has a chance of creating an aura node upon hitting a block. Like it's like a 1 in 100 chance of making an aura node. And none of this, I've tried it and I've tested it out. It doesn't seem to work for me. And also, you've got a chance of creating an aura node if you hit a portal. A 1 in 50 chance of being able to get an aura node if you hit a portal with this projectile. That's all superstition. It's all, you know, I haven't been able to verify this, so, you know, don't take my word on it. If you guys know more than what I do on this particular wand focus, then please do let me know, because I'm at a loss. I've been wandering around all day trying to, you know, hit this with various things. I thought, oh, can I hit an aura node with this thing? Maybe it'll mutate the aura node somehow, but no, that didn't do anything. I put a crucible there, and, you know, I thought, oh, maybe I can fire it into the crucible, but that didn't seem to work either. So I'm really at a loss, guys, as to what this does. It could only do exactly what I'm doing, and, you know, firing things, and, you know, it's a projectile, it's an explosion projectile, but it seems to me, guys, that it's a lost research. You know, it's pretty expensive to make. It's pretty expensive to make in terms of aspects. It makes an absolute mess of the landscape. Surely it does more than just be a projectile weapon. Surely it does more than that. But, again, I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong. So that is the Wand Focus Primal, guys. And that pretty much covers what I'm going to go through in this episode. We've covered Research Duplication, the Primal Charms, Magic Staves and Staff Cores, and also the Wand Focus Primal. In the next episode, we're going to get into some more stuff like Magical Metallurgy, Arcane Doors and Pressure Plates is finally back, the Bone Bow, and probably the Lamp of Fertility as well. And then in subsequent videos, we're going to go into Essentia Mirrors, Runic Armour, the new Golem Core, and the one thing that everybody is looking forward to, Automated Alchemy. Until then, guys, I've been the Tough Man. Thanks very much for watching, and as always, stay safe.